The next step is to write a simple code and send it to the server. But before I do that, let me show you what I already showed you previously anyway. And that will be, if we go to the overview on Heroku, we can see that on our MLab, we do only have just the role and the user at the moment, and the schema. We don't have any more tables in our database. Okay, so now let's go back to Xcode project. Okay, so go to the view controller. Also, you want to import parse, because you can write, before you can write parse code on any page, obviously you have to import it. And inside view did low, we're going to write a simple code. So I'm going to say let person equals to PFObject. This PFObject simply means Parse Framework Object. So you want to create a Parse Framework Object, and I'm going to initialize it, which this one does a class name. The great thing about Parse is, even though I'm trying to create a table here that's going to be called, the table is going to be called people. I haven't originally set it up in the back end, so I didn't have to create the table first and be able to save to it. I can create the table on the fly. Even though you might think that's a security risk, and it's true, there's a way to disable this so that you can create your table first on the back end and then save data to it. So what we're doing now is creating a table called people, and I'm creating a simple object called person, and I'm going to put information into that. And let me just do it. So I'm going to say person, and I'm going to say first name. So as you can see, the key, this is the key. And I'm going to say it's going to be a string, so that will be D. And I'm going to say person. I will say last name equals to reduce. And finally, I'm going to say person age equals to, guess, how old am I? 36. Okay, so as you can see, this is very straightforward. We're creating a person object. We want to save it in a people table. First name is D, last name, Odo's age, 36. Okay, now we're going to say person, and then we're going to say save in background, or we can just say save. But because that one throws, we need to try it. It's always good to use the save in background, which means it's going to be a synchronous call. So choose the save in background. So this is not going to work, and I'll tell you the reason. So if I click on run to run our application, so that will be command R, we're going to get an error, and I already told you this, and the reason why we're going to get an error I'm going to tell you in a second. Look here, it's saying the resource could not be loaded. App Transport Security has blocked a clear HTTP resource load since it is insecured. Then this is what I was telling you previously. There are two ways to solve this problem. Let me stop the application. The first way is to change this to HTTPS. If I change this to HTTPS and I run the app, it will be successful. We're not going to have any errors whatsoever. So let's see what happens. The application is running. You can see something is happening here, showing a network activity. Okay, let's wait for that network activity to stop. Okay, it's not stopping. Let's check our database to see if we have a success. Okay, let's go back to the MLab and then refresh this page. And as you can see, we successfully pushed the data to the server. People table has been created, and it has one record, and that record is first name D, last name Odu's age 36, and it's going to tell you the date at which it was created. So congratulations, you have managed to set up Heroku, set up Xcode project, and push your first record to the database. Thank you.